Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about why meal prepping feels so tough. See, I think with bodybuilding or when you are a man and you first get into weightlifting in general, there's going to be a couple of similarities that us men experience. One thing is that we're going to get obsessed with the gym. We're going to be working out for 2-3 hours. We're going to be competing with other men on who is staying in the gym the longest. And alongside that, we're also going to get hyper alert in our dieting. I would say that men, they often become great cooks once they start going to the gym. And at this point, the beginning part of this journey, it's going to be about you preparing your meals for the day. You're going to think, what am I going to eat today? And what is the high protein version of it? You may go on Google, get some recipes, try it out. In the beginning, you're learning how to break an egg. You're learning how to fry an egg. You're learning the basics, and you are gradually working your way up. Eventually, you get to a point where you are capable of making a dish for that particular day, and another dish for another particular day. You're doing this for some time, and eventually what happens is, one day, your body begins to self-sabotage. It says, do you really want to cook today? No, you don't. Go ahead, go get some Burger King. So on this day, even though intellectually you knew that you should be eating at home and following your diet, your body gave up on you. And this happens a couple of times until eventually a friend suggests, why don't you just meal prep? Meal prep. You start to do some research on it and you understand it to a deep level. Yes, meal prepping. This is the perfect thing to do. Instead of cooking every single day, how about you cook in bulk on a Sunday and you eat it throughout the week? The first Sunday that you meal prep, you feel amazing. These dishes that you have, you don't have to think in the week anymore. Everything is resolved, right? Sort of. In the beginning, it's fine. You're eating your meals. You're following the schedule. All you have to do is pull it out of the fridge, heat it up, and you're good to go. But as time goes on by, once again, your body, it's self-sabotaging. On Sunday, when you are supposed to cook, for some reason, you don't. Your body says, no, not today. And by the time it's Monday, you're thinking, I just came back from work. Am I really going to meal prep right now? No. So if I'm not going to do it Monday, I doubt I'm going to do it Tuesday, Wednesday. This whole week, I'm just going to eat out. Next week, you don't want that same mistake to happen again. So on Sunday, you end up meal prepping. You're good to go, right? No. By Wednesday-ish, you don't want to eat the food that you made on Sunday. So you just throw away the rest of your food and you start to eat out again. And this keeps on happening. And it gets to a certain point where you go back to your old ways. Logically, people are telling you, hey, you should meal prep, but you just don't want to. And I can break down why. There's a couple of reasons why. And I would break it down into fresh and heat. Fresh means as we are having tough, long work days, we just want to come back and enjoy our food. And if it feels like we're not getting something fresh, we just don't want it. Maybe we can put up with the charade on Mondays and Tuesdays, but by the time it's Thursdays and Fridays, that meal prepped food from Sunday, it feels like we made it an eternity ago. And another reason that we don't want to meal prep is because of heat. I guarantee you there was this one point when you burned your thumb or your index finger or your palm. You're cooking, you're picking up something, you're like, ooh, this was hot. And that heat, whether you're aware of it or not, it's stuck with you. So the next week, when you're about to prepare the food on the Sunday, subconsciously you think heat, work, pain, meal prep, pain, and you keep making excuses on that Sunday until you don't make it on the Sunday. And if you're not making the meal prep food on the weekend, then you're definitely not going to make it on the weekday. So those are a couple of reasons that you don't like to meal prep. It's because it doesn't feel fresh and due to the heat. And when you're capable of articulating this out loud, suddenly you look for solutions. You see how you can possibly fail. So now you're capable of looking around the corners. A couple of resolutions that I've learned throughout my life is, one, maybe I don't want to meal prep. This is something that I would have to accept for a certain period. Maybe 2 months, maybe 6 months, I just don't want to meal prep. And I'm at that stage of my life right now where I just follow my body. I don't will myself into meal prepping. I just accept, Arman, you're not going to be meal prepping for some time. Deal with it. That's one resolution. Another resolution, if you're really trying to follow a diet, is try to find ingredients that you can air fry. And if you can air fry it, then most likely you can bake it. And you don't want these ingredients to be really hefty, where there's so many different ingredients you lose count. Where you go to the shopping and you're in your shopping cart, you have 50 different items. Most likely you're not going to be consistent with it. I highly recommend you get recipes that are 5 ingredients or less. And if you can do ingredients like that and you're just baking it, what meal prepping comes down to is you're simply assembling some stuff, aka prepping it, and then you're popping it into the baking area. And once you're baking, you're pretty much done. You let it cool off, and it's still going to be an annoying process. I recommend you make it even easier by getting Tupperware or getting things that you can discard, where instead of having to clean too much these containers, you get in the habit of getting Ziploc bags. And if you can get the Ziploc bags, once you're done with it, you could just throw it away. So you just want to keep finding different ways to make it easy. Other people are going to try to talk you out of it. They're going to say, dude, come on, put in the work. But I guarantee you, eventually, food not feeling fresh or that heat, when you burn your thumb, it's going to come back to haunt you. So if you really want to meal prep regardless, you want it to be very simple ingredients. You want to make it as easy as possible to clean up. Maybe instead of cleaning, you just get in the habit of throwing things away, such as you don't have to clean containers anymore. You just throw away Ziploc bags. And the third resolution is, maybe at this stage of your life, you just need to accept that you're not going to be meal prepping. People logically explain how it's so easy, but a lot of times in the real world, it's not just about logic, it's about human feelings. And those feelings are telling you now is not the time to meal prep. Thank you very much for joining me. And you want to get more insights like this into communication skills, be sure to check out the ArmaniTalks free daily newsletter. Every single day at 7 p.m. EST, I'm dropping brand new content that will help you level up your public speaking skills, social skills, emotional intelligence, and much more. To join the tribe, go on ArmaniTalks.com/newsletter and sign up today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.